The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity to bring you this video. Welcome back to my channel, Winging It with AC. My name is AC. This is my week 6 to week 10 pregnancy updates. And like I just said in my previous video, my pregnancy announcement video, we are tired and we are sick, so finding time to sit down and record has been difficult, and just no energy to do that, no vim. So we decided to do it while we drive and I'm feeling sick as I'm driving, so pardon my discomfort and everything. I'm feeling a little nauseous as we speak. So I found out I was pregnant at week 3 with baby number 2. Week 3, week 4 was a breeze. Week 5, well, I was fine. Week 6, everything went haywire. And my theory is that okay, so that's when the heart started beating, like when you follow these pregnancy updates and things. So around that time is when the heart forms and starts to beat. For me, I feel like once that happens, then everything just haywire, because now the human being, like, you know, things are happening. Week 6, immediately I turned 6 weeks. Nausea. And I didn't have nausea. I kept saying, with like in other videos or whatever, whenever I talk about Sarah's pregnancy, I didn't have nausea. What was making me throw up was acid reflux, but this one I have nausea. Like, I don't know if I should say it's bad. I don't think it's bad, like other people have had it, but the nausea is, oh God. I had nausea, so I woke up in the morning, I was throwing up, like I was so nauseous, and it's like I throwing up and it's like nothing really is coming. And then there was nausea, and a month or 2 before I got pregnant is when I started baking the banana muffins. Now I could not stand the sight. First of all, the sight of the muffins was making me angry. I won't even lie, I think that started with week 5 or so. I didn't want to see the muffins. I don't want to smell muffins. I don't want to see anything, any ingredient that has to do with the muffins, especially bananas. Like, I didn't want to see bananas, and I still don't want to see bananas. I'm in week 10. I don't want to see bananas. Like, I cannot stand the sight of bananas. I cannot stand the sight of muffins. So I have stopped baking. I stopped baking. Thankfully, you know, a lot of people have asked me, like, why aren't you baking anymore or whatever. So that has saved me. A few people who asked, I was like, I'm going on a break because it's been stressful, whatever. So there's that. So there's the nausea, and then right when the nausea started, the acid reflux, or GERD. The GERD, I've forgotten the full meaning of GERD, but GERD, where when I eat something, it feels like it's stuck here, so I'm uncomfortable for hours, and the only way I can get relief is by throwing up. Like, I would stick my finger down my throat and throw up. So I throw up everything I've eaten, and then I feel fine. I had, this was the, if I should say, one of the worst symptoms I had with Sarah's own. So when it started this early, I was not pleased, but I decided to go and read about it again, and reading about it, and I was like, wait, so the whole time I was having it with serum, why didn't I do this? So basically, I have turned into a newborn baby. I eat every 2 to 3 hours because I have to eat very small meals, like like my usual portion size. Like, if I'm already eating, let's say, my usual portion size of 1 cup of rice, now I have to eat half of that. Otherwise, I will feel uncomfortable, and then I can only make myself throw up, and then I'm okay. And so when I started implementing that, and I realized that that actually keeps the acid reflux at bay, as people say, I was shook. I was like, why did I not figure this out with Sarah's pregnancy, or what? Back then, the article I read, because back then I did read about the fact that when you get pregnant, you have to start eating smaller meals. But of course, I thought that was because of heartburn, but I wasn't getting heartburn, so I didn't think much of it, and I thought it was for later in pregnancy. But apparently, that's what helps this whatever. So, the acid reflux symptom number has been bad, but once I started eating the really small meals, and I've recorded a few vlogs that you guys have already watched and commented on how small my portion size is. I think just a few days ago, I think yesterday I posted a video eating, I think I made tuna stew, and I was eating rice and tuna stew, and UJ's space was like, this amount of food you're eating is like, it's for taste, and I was like, I remember laughing to myself. I said, if only you knew, like, I can't eat more than that. If I eat more than that, trouble. And sometimes even when I eat that amount, somehow it still doesn't sit well. I've realized that right now rice is not sitting so well when I eat rice, even with a very small portion size. Like, listen, this pregnancy has I feel like I know people have it worse, but I feel like I've been through it with this pregnancy. So the nausea, the acid reflux, I have aversions. I didn't have aversions with serum. I have aversions with this one. The first thing the thought, okay, so I've already talked about the banana and the muffins. The other aversion I have is the thought of fufu. Like, it makes me so sad when I think about it. Like, I was like, what kind of like me? And the funny thing is, I don't know if it's because of that, but I think the week before the week that I found out I was pregnant, the week after that, so let's say week 3 and week 4, I ate quite a bit of fufu. Like, in a week I ate fufu like 3 times, and that's not me. I eat fufu like once, I don't know, every 2 months or 3 months. Like, I'm not that crazy about fufu, but somehow that week I just wanted fufu. And after I ate the very last one with my colleague, that was it. The thought of fufu just made me sick, and I can't bear to think about fufu. And really, it really pains me. I'm like, is this really true? Should I try eating fufu? But like, I can't even bring myself to think of trying to eat fufu, whether it's light soup or groundnut soup or palm nut soup. Like, it's just not working for my brain. So it really hurts my feelings that fufu is an aversion right now. Like, I'm sad. I'm really sad. And then there was this tea infusion water, tea infusion. Vanessa, my friend from 2 months in a car, gave me, like, she showed me, and then I bought some from a shop, Little London or something. It's for cold water, so you put it inside and it flavors the water. There's no sugar or anything, so they have different flavors like strawberry and whatever. So the one I had was strawberry and watermelon, and I had this like months before I got pregnant, and I used to love drinking it. But since I got pregnant, I can't stand the smell. Like, it has a strong fruity smell. And now she bought me some more when she returned from the UK. She bought me mango and passion fruit, and like these really nice combinations that ordinarily I would love. Right now, I can't stand it. Like, the smell is so strong. I just cannot. Like, she's so upset with me, but it's not my fault. I just cannot. I can't. Like, I just can't. It's so strong. Like, it's killing me. It really pains me, but it's killing me. I can't. I really can't. So there's that one. And then now, water. I cannot drink water, and that pains me because if you know me and you know me very well, I love drinking water. And I think I've said this here before, that my mom calls me a horse because, like, I drink water. Like, I drink a lot of water. I love drinking water. I always have a bottle with me with water in my bag, like, since like class 4 or something. Like, I'm a water person. But at about week 5 or 6, I couldn't stand drinking water. It would just make me feel sick. And I once drank like what I would ordinarily call cold water, and it gave me heartburn. And it's just like the taste it doesn't taste good to me anymore. It just makes me sick. So that has been my biggest challenge, I would you're not dehydrating, you drink a lot of water. And so it's been a struggle. I'm not even sure if I should add like what I've been doing to combat that to this video, because I don't want the video to be too long. But it has been something. Like if I eat fruits in the morning, so I'll talk about that in a different video. I hope I haven't left anything out. Unfortunately, sciatica has come to attack me with serum's own. So sciatica is a pain that goes from like your waist or like your butt down. It's a nerve down to your thigh. I developed that with serum's own, very painful. So sometimes when you're walking, it started so early with this one, so early. Like immediately I found out I was pregnant, by the following week I started experiencing it, and I realized that when I sleep, I don't know, like right now I don't know how this baby wants me to sleep. Like when I sleep on my left or my right, sometimes it's both. With serum's own, I had it in only one leg, my right buttocks down. This one, it is both. First when it started with the left, and now last night it was both. I woke up at night and I couldn't get out of bed. Like when I tried to get out of bed, the pain was so bad. And now walking, Lord, I don't know what this little human wants from me. Like I don't know what this little human wants from me. Guys, talk to this child, okay? So I think so far those are the symptoms I've experienced with this pregnancy from week 6 to week 8. The nausea has been bad. Ginger has been my friend. So I started to, like, now everywhere I go, I even have it here, everywhere I go I have this bowl, and with ginger, I've just cut up pieces of ginger and it's in my bag. When I eat something nowadays, I can't it leaves it, whatever I eat leaves a taste in my mouth. The only thing that will help me is when I chew ginger. If I drink something, it leaves a taste in my mouth. The only thing that helps is ginger. Like I have never chewed this much ginger in my life, but the ginger has really helped with the nausea. That one, like, is really helped with the nausea. Charlie, this video has become too long. But yeah, basically, so these are my symptoms that I have experienced with week 6 to week 10. I have had fatigue, like I'll be tired, but I feel like it's not as bad as with when I had serum. But this one I have been through it and I'm still going through, so I really can't wait for the first trimester wahala to be over so that I can enjoy the pregnancy a bit more. I really need it to be over. But anyway, yeah, so that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.